Hey guys, I saw this video about Feyman, how he said that someone in the Swiss Academy deciding he deserved the Nobel Prize was irrelevant to him. He questioned, am I going to place the worth of my work based on some random dude's opinion in the Swiss Academy? My first thought was like, wow, what a guy. He really doesn't care about the Nobel Prize. What an intellectual level to attain. And I sort of felt bad because when I tried to hold myself accountable to the same standard, I fell short by far. I'd be lying if I said I had never fantasized about winning a Nobel Prize. The first Moroccan and from an Arabic speaking country to win the Nobel Prize. What an achievement. But then I tried to question why I cared so much about it when Richard Feynman, someone who had done the work, didn't. And then it hit me. Here's my revelation. Feynman actually did it. He did physics. And I can't imagine what that journey was like for him. From his undergrad studies to receiving his first internships to getting offered positions, all the nights he spent studying and pondering, all the work that went unnoticed, the moment he arrived at breakthroughs, all his aha moments. It must have been an emotionally rich and compelling journey, rich with the wide spectrum of human emotion, shame, anger, self-doubt, joy, frustration. He had done it. He had lived the life. He had done the physics, the experiments, the thinking, the revelations, the ups and downs. Of course, he doesn't care what someone thinks of his work because he actually did it. In his psyche, there's this big mountain of achievements. I'm wary of calling them achievements, more like milestones, salient emotional experiences that he can look back on. He had witnessed Feynman live a life he built. Of course, he wouldn't care what the Swiss Academy thinks of him because he made sure he knew who he was. Every time his passion for physics got tested, every insight he got wrong, every time he felt that tickle in the brain trying to make sense of complex concepts, of course he wouldn't care. I, on the other hand, am still an undiscovered territory. Of course, the Nobel Prize would be my dream. It's the shiny thing that would give my self perceived not so priceless existence a justification, a trophy of merit, a shortcut. If I had actually lived a life, then life is to some degree closer to completion. Maybe not complete, but sure as hell some guy's judgment wouldn't get me closer to completion when I had built the roads and carved the streets. The Nobel Prize would be the cherry on top, not the ice cream. What do you think? That was my observation. Let me go, let, let me know what you think. Bye bye.